got Monday night, new event, word of mouth, R3 event. Back to getting a pounding the ball into the hole quite a bit. We should have some good rounds ahead of us tonight. Obviously not as exciting, but 4 and 5 betters can be a lot of fun, and I enjoy them. We'll knock out a couple of invites later too, but we're going to see if we can get the thumbs cooking right away here. See if we get started off with a bang here. I kind of want to come up with some kind of contest to do for this. Oh, maybe we do a hole-in-one type counter thing. DNF, it doesn't, DNFs are not, that's not a stat like that matters in this. It really, like, that doesn't matter. I would think a hole-in-one counter would be better. Over. Honestly, though, as this one goes, hole-in-ones are a little tougher to come by on this one. Hi, Mark. Well, unless it's the first hole of the day. There we go. We're starting off right. That's how you fire. That's how you fire. We got to start by moistening the pipes up. We're getting everything moistened here. That's good to see. They are cooking it, Lutz. Wow. All right. How about something like this? All right. I will put... I'm trying to think of what the best way to do this. Okay, so I'll put in, for every 4 better I hit, I'll add $20 to a pot. A 5 better will add 50. A 6 better will add 100. You can buy a guess for how many hole-in-ones. This is going to be too hard to explain. I gotta come. Somebody come up with some kind of game we can gamble on. I'll let you guys come up with it. Oh, God, that felt like I was going to cook on that one. Now, Gomez, have you played this week's event at the Latte Lounge to see if is it the same for all platforms? What I should start doing is competing with the events mode from commercial. Come on, we got to get a couple better than par shots here. All right, it's spraying everything a little right, a little left right now. Now I did get the trackball camera installed back up. Just need I want King to come in and edit it a bit. Oh, Jeremy, what did you do? Did you blow it? How bad did you blow it? I gotta say too, guys, I haven't felt this good in a long time now. After the vaccine stuff wore off, I feel amazing. Today, I just feel incredible. That's it. I feel great. Oh, you blew 4 strokes on the back 9? All right, we got 2. We got 2 betters. Yeah, we had bad news on the White Sox side of town today. Looks like we lost Lou Bob for the entire season. That's awesome. That's fantastic. Ugh, John. John always texts me the best news. Hey, Louie, how you doing, sir? All right, this has got a good chance. I like this. This is a good look. I like these par 3 ones. They're dumbed down. You can just dump shots right at it. Hey, Neil, how you doing, sir? I knew that was going to happen. Shit. Woo, we're chipping well. Thank you very much. I wear them for you guys. That's not, that wind's going to move it a little more than that. Push it a hair left. Needed more than one hair. We needed 2 hairs left. Hey, Justin Norris, how you doing, sir? Again, I sprayed a little. No, that was straight. I just misplayed the wind. All right, let's get this last one. Ugh, that's not pretty. I'll take it. Hey, Eddie, how you doing, bud? Talking about you a lot lately. I got to thank you. I watching you at the event got me chushing, and I will say your technique, the one thumb above the ball, is what I ended up going with. I think that's what you were doing too, right? Yeah, we start off with a little 2 better. That's good. I have a feeling we're going to start seeing Eddie up on the top of these leaderboards on these events modes. No, it seems like it's the most accurate. I didn't have the finesse on doing it any other way. I don't have the slight muscle twitch for little tiny thumb shots forward. I can't hit it that soft. But it works like a charm. I think once I started doing it, I popped like 8 straight, which that's not like me. Way to spray it, Mark. Yeah, I think, and I gotta think that's the way. And now I did hook up the trackball cam again, so as soon as King gets in here, we'll get that popped up so you guys can see it a little easier. See, one of the problems, Eddie, with how I did it before, I believe there has been, and it's a real simple thing to get rid of. I mean, all you have to do is literally make it so that the minimum read on the trackball, you have to get it to like 50 or 60 miles per hour before the ball goes forward. That would completely eliminate the chush. And I think that would be a good thing. Because I mean, when you chush with stouts, it ends up you can make them from almost anywhere. But we'll see. I don't think there's anything in the code now that's getting rid of it. So learn it as you can right now. I think it's a necessary. I think it's a necessity, though. Yeah, it's not even quite dumb. It's and with stouts, the wind doesn't even play into it. So yeah, I could see that too, Justin. It's just when you start getting to the point where hole in ones get harder, you start losing gameplay. And I don't think that's what any of us want. It's these advanced techniques that are dirty that make it bad. I still don't even think stouts are bad. And for my opinion, at first it was different than it was now. Um I'd rather have oh whoops, I meant to roll that. That's wet. Good shot, Mark. I would rather have no stouts and keep the thumbing the same. I think thumbing is actually because there's another part of the game too that we're missing that thumbing allows you to do. What about those people that can't hit hard? Or you're eliminating a whole population of the players of the game. And not even just thumbing, the push shot with no pullback is a lot easier for a lot of people to accomplish. So if we're talking about players at the level, I mean, if you're watching the streams, you're pretty much at a level that most of the people you know are. And if we're only counting what's good for those people, then that's not good at all. I got aggressive with this. Is it going to work? No. I was actually. Yeah, absolutely. But I don't think either one are going away anytime soon. So it's all a pipe dream we're speaking of here. All right, let's go. Here we go. Now, this one is a tough hole out, though, in general. You can't just flip it hard right at it. Let's see, is that going to get it? That just feels like it should turn right harder faster. Uh, yeah, but that's the thing, though. Golden Tee doesn't need to have a perfect 180 for you to be successful. And in fact, uh, other than, wow, I murdered that. Other than thumb shots, I think hole outs come more when you don't hit the ball exactly how you want to. Yeah, it might be there in St. Louis. I doubt it, but it might. There we go. We're back at it. We're gonna get these dialed in. I got a feeling for that. I don't want to bite this, but I have to. Oh. Yeah, no, that won't be live. I didn't realize it was that close. But I do think, well, everybody will have that, though, so it's not like you need to see it at the tournament. Well, hey, Chris. Oh, come on. Yeah, hopefully though, I think we're gonna get a little bit more added money for the tournament this weekend, or I mean the tournament in Missouri. Thank you. I was hoping for a couple, but it's okay. I can't hear you at all, but I'll expect a delivery in like 20 minutes. Well, hi, Lucy. Hi, buddy. What are you doing? You want to say hi to everybody? Come here. Nope, she's not interested, guys. Sorry. Ah! I think this one's going to take all three betters to win. Don't worry, I won't bore you guys the whole night with just the CTT, just the part 3 one. I'll get some other games in too. The game yesterday that I played late last night, where I was in the finals of the. Justin, that's going to be where the added money comes from. It's a little rough with St. Louis this year, mainly because the location isn't the normal location. You're not getting any kind of advertising bang for the buck out of it. But who knows? Who knows? I don't know what he might come up with in that spot. But I think we're instead of that, I think we're just going to get a little bit extra added money for it, and not just a little. It's a good chunk. But I mean, yeah, I can totally understand. But this isn't going to be just a one time somebody throws money in. I think they want to be a part of it long term. So that would be something that would be in play for the year after. Well, I know, just a little bit late, little bit late. Otherwise, we would be at Cybergs instead of the golf course. Oh, hi, Amanda. I love you. Nah, no pies were bought. None. No pies. That's still a great freaking video, though. I miss you. All right, we got the two better. Let's get a couple more in here. We're going to high T thumb this just so I stay up at the top tier, but I still have a chance to backspin it in. I'm not risking pulling that to the bottom tier on that. Yeah, it's weird, Amanda. We had these weird, bad, grainy videos back in the day, and now we're doing videos all the time. God, if the technology was like this when we were back in the day at our Golden Tee tournament, a lot of us would have been in a lot of gotten in a lot of trouble. All right, can we make this? Stay up there. Stop. All right, we're fine. That's it. Just so you guys know, that middle tier putting to the top putt's almost normal. When you're on the bottom tiers putting to the middle, it doesn't work very well. So you could easily get aggressive at that top pin as long as you don't go down to the third tier. All right, so we're two better twice. We're okay with that. I haven't even looked. Has anybody put up any scores yet on this at all? All right, so all right, CJ's got up. He's 7 better. That's good. Oh, I feel 4 better coming soon. We got one coming. I tried to get cute. All right, we can make this chip. I got a sandwich. Ah, we got Beatty with the 96. Guys, these are, I hate to say it. I know the part 3 events are the most fun. I don't care what anybody says. And the break the scoreboards are fun too. But I get it. They're not, the break the scoreboards typically aren't like the easiest horses to play. All right, so I'm gonna get into the hundreds tonight. That's the goal. We'll put it into the hundreds. Like candy. There's just so many holes on this setup though that you can't really attack. Like they're fun when you can attack all of the holes. All right, we're attacking this. I knew it was wet if I did it. Oh, wow, cool. All right, save one. All right, here we go. Bite this. That hole there, God, the Monty par 3s are just my least ace par 3s, I think, of all time. And for some reason, I never make this one. I say it all the time, but I just don't make this one enough. It just doesn't seem like the wind should be taking it as much as it does on that uphill of a shot. Put in my head again. All right, here we go. Here's an ace. This is good. Nope. No. All right, we're going to get cute with this. Feeling cute. We're going to ride the hill. All right, now it doesn't. I thought it would just dip down the hill, but that thing didn't trickle down. It kind of rolled hard. I'll know that for next time from that angle. If you notice there, guys, I didn't use a T and move it directionally because at that big of a wind, moving the T, all it means is I just have to aim less left when I get it out to the left. So why waste a T on that in that situation? I didn't. Oh, okay, that was friendly. Whatever he needs, I guess. All right, in or wet? In or wet? There's a few of those holes on this one too, where you're like, okay, I can go for my ace, or I can be safe. It's amazing how many. I wonder if I could point all 18 holes on one of these. That would be something interesting. I don't think that's ever been done. And in case you also haven't realized, I love the low tees. I got a 7 better was my best. And with stouts, that was a 7 better I did. I had a 6 better with stock when they gave us a par 3 event with stock balls. Hmm. That's one of those ones with that kind of wind on 18. Roll actually probably gave me a chance of going in the water more than if I had nothing on it, because it actually turns around and it's going the opposite direction there. That's why I thumbed that so hard. It might have been smarter if I had done a low T with bite, low T9 with bite. Let's see here. All right, give it a go. That's a good start. That's a good start. There we go. 1 for 1. Huh. It's weird. I thought that one was not going to be my most aced hole for the first time like ever in one of the par 3 events, and it's actually been in quite a bit. I pushed that. Shit. Come on. Come back. Come back a little bit. Robert, we're doing well. We're doing well. We're just getting started. Oh, there we go. There's 2. And Justin, how can I ever want to get rid of these thumbs, man? I need them, man. You need the thumbs in your life. Hey, Matt. Not too much. Feeling incredible today, man. After that last vaccine, I feel incredible. We're gonna get greedy here. Good man, Chris. Thanks for the help. Always come and go. All right, we're gonna play this one turn out, move it back left a little bit, and we're gonna thumb this as hard as I can. Now, if you haven't ever noticed, it seems as if the pitching wedge, if you're thumbing the pitching wedge, you can get it to carry more of the distance on the ball with your thumbs than I actually want it going away. I got it by 2 strokes. All right, let's get this one. We need this one. Oh, thank you, Chris. Man, I don't even remember my anniversary. I can't expect anybody else. Now, when we do our 5-year wedding anniversary party to try to go back to the epic party that we had on our wedding, then I'm expecting those people to remember it. Come on! I can't hit that much straighter. There was a... I think it'll be open bar, but I'm not feeding everybody this time. these are getting so close. Oh, that felt good. I'm thinking it 3-betters. I think I'm going to need 5 3-betters. And I don't know if that wins it. I think you might need 1 or 2 more strokes on top of that. I kind of want to, if this is the event, wait, let's see what commercial has this week. Okay, so commercial's already at 101 for the number. And that's Mr. David Duncan. Now, it's generally, I mean, I'm going to crack way into the 100. That's not going to be too hard. Oh, geez, Chris. 19 years. Impressive. Yeah, it looks like it. They have the same name. They've been staying the same almost all the time lately. Sunflower. All right, we're going to do something here that I don't normally. And that's why I don't normally. I don't have those down. Mm. Oh. In the dust. All right, so what? 5 games, 3 2-betters. Yeah, I got a feeling we're gonna have. I think we're gonna get a couple big ones coming up here shortly. All right, let's get 1 again. Getting 1 is key. I don't like that setup. That one's. I'm telling you guys, if you're gonna even take an attempt at this, make sure you throw a pitching wedge in your bag. The pitching wedge is really key for a lot of these. That's short, isn't it? It's just because, and really, if you make 1 par 3 bag, do I have the par 3 bag up right now? And we do. It is up. Good. But if you look at that par 3 bag that's displaying there, that there's not a par 3 setup that I'm not going to have a club at with it. Now, you can make slight changes to it, but it ends up working out very well for these events. But, and you just save that as one of your 10 bags. You never have to change it. It's a good $5 investment, especially since you can play invites on some of these courses too. All right. I'm going to do this a little different. I'm going to low T bite it because it's going to give me a little bit of release off the hit. It might roll over, but as long as you're rolling smooth down there and not bouncing, that ball, when it's coming straight down the middle of that, it will stop in the sand every time. And if you once you see the chip, it's actually a really easy chip. This chip is harder than that chip. Yeah, that I didn't know how it was going to come out, but that's a quit. There we go. We're off on that. So we're not even going to count the games I played last night. The 3-4 games I played. I was really hurting at the end of last night. I'm actually baffled that I was able to hit the ball well enough to actually win that event last night. The people who joined in on the stream got me fired up a little bit and kept me going, so that was good. Woo! Walk in the door. Thank you, Drew. Thanks for the help. All right, let's get this. It's got a chance. Oh! Ooh, that felt good. That one looked good, too. Like usual. All right, I hate the 6 wood, but it's got to be the 6 here. I get scared on that one with the 6 because if you leave that a little short, that hill kicks you way across. There she is. Oh, wifey making deliveries. Pounding through waters, guys. I want to get back skinny again for the next tournament. I got to say, I mean, like 10 pounds in a month just because I drank a ton of water. I had a lot of shit in my system that needed to get cleared out. That's the key. Okay, we're going to try to... This is almost going to be a 1-hop. Yeah, I got greedy. God damn it. Well, that's a great drop. We're still even. We can play this one. Why can't I make this hole more? All right, next game's the 3-better. I'm calling it ahead of time. See, that's why I don't think... To me, that ball should have kept that same angle after the first bounce, but it turned back to straight backwards after it landed. And that's a little different than most. And that was another one, too, that if I moved that all the way sideways, I still would have had to move it, aim it a little left. So I got a better chance of doing it from the get-go, from the grip. All right, so we're 9 through 9. That's not worth it. So I don't know how many of everybody's excited for as me for the St. Louis tournament, man. I'm actually think I'm fired up for that one more than anything. I personally do better at tournaments where I get to drive to the event. So that helps me out because that's only like a 3.5-hour drive for me. So that's nice. And it just, I like St. Louis in general. I think it's going to be a lot more intimate of a setting. All right, there's the one. We got 4 more better coming. Yeah, hole 1 seems to be the easy ace, and I didn't expect that. Okay, so this last one, I got it past the hole. I think I need to do this with a low tee. Hey, Adam Bomb. Oh, we got the ace holes coming. Is that going to back up enough? No. Ah, it was close. You know, I probably will make the handicap for that. I mean, I should, because I think I can get out of here about 3 and make the handicap tournament, so that works. It just all depends on when my neighbor could get out. God, I don't have my lines perfect quite yet like I used to. Well, Drew, I hope you play well enough in the handicap that you make the main event, so that's good. Uh, Depending on your handicap, all you have to do is follow your opponent around. I mean, you literally only have to win 2 games to get your entry to the main event in the handicap. And sometimes it's 1, sometimes it's 3, depending on where you fall and how many people are there in the buy. $25's like the number where it can be a little tough. But if you're at 25, you can easily shoot a clean round. If you shoot a clean round, you win your game. I can't make that goddamn hole. God! Wow, I don't think I've ever hit a 4-iron on this hole, and I think I'm going to here. Oh. See, this is the one that just sucks. We're going to try to make it, though. Yeah, I got to back that up on the box. Okay, so now I know that if I back that up on the box with nominal wind, it will land with the high tee on the upper tier. So that's... Oh, at 20, you're in a better... You're in a pretty good scenario with the 20. All right, we're going to get cute here, guys. We're going to get cute. Got to hit green on a fly. Oh, come on. I like this one a lot. Yeah, see, this is another one. I gotta high tee this. Tony, I don't know, man. That's awesome, Greg. I can't say anything, but you're gonna have an amazing time. The only people that have a bad time at an event are the people that expect them to do themselves to be like some world beater, And it's hard to do. I mean, you're not going to do it your first event. I played that bad. I needed a not. Ah. So it's weird to get some of these holes at the end of the round with big ass wins. All right, so that's a 5 win. We're going to thumb this hard with roll, and hopefully it bounces forward once. It might not bounce forward at all, and then it won't go in. That's exactly what I wanted. You're at that distance, though, where if you don't hit it just hard enough, that ball's going to bounce straight up and not go forward. And now the roll is almost helping you go away from the direction you wanted to. And no, it doesn't work the other way. Like, you can't put backspin on it. No, that is just more. But all right, so we got 2 betters and a 1 better. It's not a shot I would have ever hit in a match, but when you're going for the ace, I gotta burn it at the hole. It probably plugs and doesn't make the wind turn it directionally at the hole. So I was letting that ball, I wanted it to kick forward on the line that the wind had pushed it, so it would have just a baby arc going at it. If it landed straight with no roll, it would have just bounced forward, maybe slightly left, and then come back. It's not going to have enough speed to burn through the fringe without having bite or backspin on it. I just didn't think I could get the line. And I think the line, when I'm pulling it at the hole with that little arc, I think that gives me a better opportunity to hit the hole. It's almost like you can make the hole bigger than it is. There we go. All right. Oh. Yeah, absolutely. And a lot of the times I just want to get the ball moving in a direction. Ah, that didn't go anywhere with the low T. With that hole sneakily uphill. All right. With the 4-iron thumb shot, right? Yeah, I'm looking at the distance of the overhead, and you're thinking, wow, that could go over. I would need to thumb this in the 100s to get it to go that distance. So I'm thinking that my backspin thumbs is going to put me right in line with the hole. It's just now getting the break right. And I mean, you can use, even if you don't know your exact distance because there's height changes, you can get a really good estimate on how far the ball's going to go based off the overhead projection. So, like here, I know the pitching wedge kind of carries longer than that marker on a level shot. This is downhill with wind in my face, but it's only 2 in my face. Marty Fisher, how you doing, my man? All right, so we're going to get, since it's a left 7, this is going to be coming straight down. White should move this back quite a bit more. White should move this back more like a backspin here. So I'm just going to low T this, thumb it hard, and hopefully the break does the rest. Yeah, it just didn't come back enough. Marty Fisher, guys, he's one of the sad reasons for me that I'm disappointed that the tournament moved to Nashville. Nothing better than getting to see your boys in their hometowns. But from what I'm understanding, the Nashville location is going to be fantastic. And I can't say I didn't have a great time in Evansville last year. I don't remember hardly any of it, but it was a great time. Ah, that's a horrible effort. I totally whiffed those thumbs. Hey, William, how you doing? Okay, so let me pull this image up for you here, William. Let me see if I can find it in my list. Sorry, it's going to take me 1 second to add this one on. Oh, maybe it won't. Hang on, maybe it's already set. Pardon me, guys, if goofy things pop up on the screen. Oh, okay. Give me a second here, man. I want to find it. I want to do it. No, no. Sorry, it's hard for me to read some of these. No, no. Ah, there. Will that work? Okay, let's put the 2. Well, you can see that. It's not what I wanted, but this gives us a good... It is, it is. All right, so hopefully you guys can see that and you can still hear me. But this is just an overlay. No, it's not, William. This is what I like. I like answering the question. So we're looking at the design of the trackball right here. Now, mind you that this is at a slight angle uphill too. So when you try to hit it out to the 3, what's happening while you're only getting a 2 reading is because there's nothing stopping that ball going that direction, or very few, right? You got very few things stopping the ball from going the right direction. Now, so how I do it is I come down into the 3 quite a bit when I'm going out that direction, because that means I can force the ball to stay down on the roller, on the left and right axis, or the x-axis roller, which is the one going between the 1 and the A. So it's a technique that you got to come down to. Now, mind you, too, and this is something I never really thought about until recently. We were having a discussion about this, but that me being taller, it changes my angles on it. So I naturally come down into the ball more. People that are shorter come through the ball more. And when you come through at the exact angle of the deck, that ball has a tendency to hop off that roller. So me, my natural swing, yeah, push the ball down as you come through. You almost need it to pinch the ball down so it stays on the roller between the A and the 1. I have a much better trackball design if they'd ever wanted. It's not even a better design. It's really just turning everything, right? So that your XY goes between 2 and choose club. You have an XY going between 2 and choose club the other way. Yeah, so when you skim it, you're hopping the roller. It's only reading the forward because that's where since you have an angle, it's going to stick that every time. It takes a little bit of getting used to. It's not an easy thing to accomplish. I know really experienced players that have a problem getting it out to the 3. But that's going to be your best way to combat that. So you got to play around with it, but know that's why. Hopefully that overview gives you a little piece on that. And like I said, I'm 6'3". I don't hit very lightly either. So a lot of the issues that people have with the trackball, I just hit through it. I just say screw it, and I pound the ball right through any problems that it might have. I mean, but also I get a sore neck and a sore back on half these damn machines, because if I put on tennis shoes with my orthotics in it, I'm up here now, and I really have to duck down into it. So as a younger player, I used to duck down way into it, and I would jam my hand on the front of the deck quite a bit. As I've gotten older, I've gotten a little better with it. I thought I could get it to skim that. And it's the same thing with thumb shots too. Those people that kind of, I go down into them a bit. So I don't really have that issue as much. Hopefully that gives you a little bit of a piece to it, but it is definitely a skill that you got to work on a bit. And it's something I was telling people at the event the same thing too. Um, at like tournaments and things, as we play on the machines for 24 hours a day for 3 straight days, yeah, there's going to be shit, natural oils and things that get onto trackballs, sweaty hands, dry hands, greasy hands. So at tournaments, I even hit even harder down into it because I don't need to skim through the ball to get the max readings. I'm getting the max reading no matter what if I want to do it. So I'll take out the play off of people that grease up the ball on me a lot by just hammering down into it. It sounds like I'm swinging a goddamn hammer at it sometimes, but I'm really not hitting it any harder. I do get some more pain in my hands from because I'm coming down into it, and it's kind of a shock. But there's a method to the madness. And you might even hear it on the stream sometimes too. When I go and lay into a ball, it sounds like I'm really pummeling it. It's because of the angle I'm coming through. I can make it sound quiet by skimming through, but even on my home machine, I'll still get times where the ball doesn't feel right and it doesn't feel like it's going to get off of it as the way I want it to. Uh-oh, we got invites coming from the NOLA. But hopefully that should help you out a bit. That overlay that King made, it's fantastic for really describing the ball. It really helps, to be honest with you. There, thank you. That's what's supposed to happen on 17. All right, all right, all right, all right. Very moist, Jonathan. Let's make this. Now, see, this one I probably shouldn't have moved it to the right because I think this wind with the downslope, it's gonna with the pin being below me. I think the 7 cross at an angle is actually gonna move it more than me moving the T all the way to the right. So this isn't a straight. I think I got to push it 1 click right. Oh yeah, and I didn't push it 1 click right, and I was absolutely correct. I need to get that out a bit. All right, all right, all right. So downslope. This is another one. I'm gonna just aim it this time though. Yeah, that wasn't even close. That was terrible. I know. The wife thinks I have a problem, but I don't. I don't have a problem. I have an awesome problem. It's really it. Oh, come on. That's the first. That would have been the first 3 better of the night. Yeah, anytime, William. Those questions get me fired up, so please keep sending them on. That's why I'm here. All right, so now we got to think of what we're gonna do here. Up 5, left 6. Can I land this on the green and have it trickle back? Do I need bite to get it to do so? Uh, it's a 5.5 wind for me with non-stout balls. And it would take about an 8 to 9 mile per hour wind to turn me 1 turn, but I also have a left 6. So I'm going to put it here, and I'm going to just thumb this hard straight with no spin and see if we can make this. That was bad because I hit it. I thumbed it too hard. That sucks. So just so you know, chips on this hole are bad. Putt this whenever you're up here. You're not going to make it, but it will stay on the green every time. I don't know. It depends on how much I get excited doing it on the stream. I mean, I think this week I'm gonna actually just put myself and compete with. Good man, good man. But what I'm really gonna think I might just try to compete with the best score in commercial this week. So we'll see. They're already at 101 on commercial. All right, how do we want to do this? Do we want to come back at this? Do I want to go at it? Release with the 9-iron just isn't going to do much. I think if we cut this in with the low T bite, we should get enough spin and maybe make. I caught fringe. If that caught green, that had a chance. Yeah, so I'm going to say probably 105 is my target. I don't know, though. I got to see where it lies. But, I mean, in the words of Al Davis, it's win, baby, win. That's the target. So, I really just want to get up a good 5-better right away, just so I pushed that right. Damn it! All right, so hardest to easiest. Let's look at my top 5 hardest. And this may have changed a bit because I think tropical might be up in there for one of the hardest ever made. But I've got Royal Cove probably is the hardest course ever. And I'm not saying hardest course to score on, because this is a little different, because Royal, I could probably shoot a 24 or better every time. But par on Royal is 28 to 32 every time. To shoot Golden Tee par on Royal is up there as one of the hardest courses. So don't take it as like, oh, this is the hardest score. No, not really, because like you could say Southern Oaks is one of the hardest, but par on that is most of the time 26. To shoot 26 on that, it's a pretty good indictment of how much time you spent playing Golden Tee. But it's not any harder than Tropical, but a 26 on Tropical is a much worse game than if you played a 26 on Southern. Hey, Kim Jong. What's going on? Are you in Vegas again? But Royal Cove's probably number one. Hardest course, probably number one. I'm going to put Sequoia and Black Hills as probably 1, B, and C. Shady Acres is up there, and that's why Haas's 5-better on Shady Acres is probably the only game that I put on the playing field with my 35 on Lake Powell, like as best games of Golden Tee ever go. Haas's 5-better, even though it's 2 less better than mine. Shady Acres is a shit course to shoot clean on. And I'd put that on the list. I'd also put Bella Toscana on there as well. So, and that would probably be a good list. Let me pull up my list of all the courses so I'm not missing anything here. Ah, whoops, that one doesn't have it. Hang on a second. We'll find it. Okay, there we go. All right, Coral Whisper, none of the first years, none of the second years. From 2008 through 2012, you'll have a lot of the worst courses of all time there. All you had to do was call. Let's see, what else? Coconut Beach is a bear of a great course. Other than that, that's pretty much it for hardest courses right there. I mean, really, to make it difficult course as a whole that's always there that is hard to get. And that's it. Like, Royal Cove, most of the holes are always there, but even when you know the shot, they're hard to execute. Look at holes 16, 17, and 18 on Royal Cove. 16 is like a 60-yard par 3. And I'm worried about stroke limiting it almost every time I play it. 17 is always drivable par 5. That risk to reward, if you don't get it, you can get yourself a total shitsville. and you're done for. You can't do anything with it. Shady out of all of these is probably the easiest. Southern and Shady I'd put about on the same level. Sequoia is an amazing course, but all the shots that are there are hard to get. I mean, and that's really it. Now, when if we're looking at worst courses of all time to me, it's any course that has a Golden Tee par of 26 or less, uh, and it's always 26 or less. Those are just boring as shit to me. No one wants to go out to the bar and feel like they played a good game and shoot a 20 under. Like it's counterproductive. I mean, you got okay. So look at like let's say Eagles Crest, right? Or Eagles Crest is par on Eagles Crest can be 23 under sometimes. It's just a terribly boring course. I want scoreable courses, as scoreable courses drive more gameplay. That's proven. I think the days of us seeing minus the remastered courses because those are just history, but going through there's never going to be a course that isn't scoreable anymore. It's just stupid if they do it, whether they fake it by just making some par 3 or par 4s that would not normally be a par 4, they'd be a par 3 on some courses. Oh well, as long as Golden Tee par is 28 or better, those are better to me than any course that's at 26 or less. Coral Ridge is probably one of my least favorite courses they've ever designed. And part of that is I think hole 1 is one of the most atrocious holes ever made. You're playing to hit a shot through an invisible tree that if you miss it a little bit, you're in deep shit. You're also, if you don't want to do that, you're playing it to maybe go under one branch and over another. Yeah, Coral Ridge, and that's also a course that Golden Tee par is generally 26 or less. It can go up a little bit. And the other part of this that I hate on those is with the invite system. But that's always there. Bayou's a great course. I mean, Bayou's a great course. It's a fantastic course. Because that part, even though that par 5 is 7, I think it even get into the 8 sometime. But it's always drivable in 2. There is always a shot to get there in 2. So if we're looking at my top 5 courses of all time, I'm going with my top 5 courses. I think Sequoia is still my favorite. Royal is up there in my top 5. I'd probably Black Hills is one of them, but I'll go into more of a where I mean I have to Lake Powell I put up there for me just and I don't even like the course, but I did shoot. I mean, I have that incredible game on it. The first year's courses, all of them are fantastic in my mind. So you got Coral Vista, Heather Point, Whispering Valley, Kangaroo, and Cumberland. I mean, honestly, the first 3 years courses, they're all very good to me. Except for Eagles Crest. That was it was almost like they were making an amateur course. I mean, but there's always some. Oh, come on. There's always something like that. Like this year, we've got Baja, but I don't think Baja is necessarily a bad course. Yeah, it's pretty easy to shoot clean on, but it's more fun shooting a 28 on Baja than it is shooting a 23 on Eagles Crest. Watch this. Oh, it wrote it. And then, like I said, Sunnywood was a great course too. There's a lot of them back then that were incredible. But then you go, let's look at worst course like Great Wall. I think it's a horrendously bad course. But there was, I mean, when I came close to quitting Golden Tee was like up until 2016, courses were, I mean, you'd have one great course a year. The rest were really bad. Auburn Glen is a great course. That year wasn't bad. 2012 wasn't a bad year of courses. But then you look at like 2011, Laurel Park, good course. Alpine, okay. Falcon, boring ass course. Timber Bay, boring ass course. Grizzly Flats, there was no redeeming qualities to them. All right. I'm not going to use it to you. There's no need. For okay, the last 3 holes on Grand Canyon, or the last 3 holes on Grand Canyon makes that course, turns a great course into a terrible course. You got Canyon 16 where you got to bounce it off the rock. Now I came up with a cool shot on that back in the day that no one believed me. The par 5 where you, instead of banking it out to the fairway, I was driving it a quarter of the time. But then you get 17, which is a great hole, but you could just throw it up in the chute and always be on the green. That was kind of stupid to me. And then 18 was a bank off a rock. I gotta say, Gypsy's done this a couple times, right? On fantastic courses that he ruins it with one gimmick hole. Falcon is just a boring course because par is 26 on it. The one that I think was one of the best courses ever made, except some stupid gimmick holes. One gimmick hole on it made it atrocious, and that was Rhineland with the par 4 through the window. Like, what a dumb gimmick to have glass there that you hit through. Never again has it been a thing in Golden Tee, and never was it a thing in the past. Yeah, and honestly, Canyon was a fantastic course, except for that. Then you look at like a Bella Toscana course, man. Try playing that course with no tees, guys. You're going to see how hard Golden Tee was. That course was tough as nails with no tees. We're going to try to one-hop this in. Come on. Oh. Wow. Yeah, but if you take that one hole out, it's 17 of the best holes ever. I mean, Haas and I had one of the most amazing matches ever played on that course. That was insane. I think it was like 5 holeouts back to back to back to back to back. It was insane. And not stupid holes. I got the designer hole, the windmill hole on that in that match, which was insane. That's like my ace hole right there. All right, you guys got me off focus now. Now we got to get back to banging these. I see what you're doing. You're pumping up the event prize pool because you know I'm going to play again no matter what. I get it. I get it. But we got to focus on me now. Fucking up your whole life. All right, so maybe I kind of want to go back through and get better walk. I mean, we got to do it. There just hasn't been much time yet. Tournaments are coming fast and furious. Richard's been smoked everything. Oh yeah, and guys, and now don't take for the most part, Jim Z has been pretty magical at the history of designing the game. I mean, it's impressive some of the stuff he's come up with. I just really wish there were people that would get into his head and be like, no, don't do this. This is stupid. And I got a feeling, guys, we're going to start seeing some of his biggest creations coming up here when we get 2022. Yeah, I mean, I'll play Falcon. God damn it. But he just, that's all it takes, though. Like, you get into a rhythm where you've been doing something for 25 years and you're the one doing it. You don't listen to people's shit. It's like, shut the fuck up. I know what I'm doing. It's on the food town. I'm going to give it that penis. All right, let me get these accepted. Sorry. Let me get these invites accepted. I don't want to keep you guys waiting. You guys want to play your game. All right. Oh, we got Jenny's handicap tournament here. I got Brad Stewart, and I got to give him a stroke. All right, so we're going to play that tonight. We're going to get a hand wash at one point here. Oh, William, so we had, you saw Kim Jong talking about Vegas. Well, when we were out there, we had this suite. Thank you, Sean Tickner at Planet Hollywood, that we were like, I mean, one of the top 3 floors, and we're overlooking the fountain. No, I know, Jonathan. You don't have to say. I understand. I know the rules. But we had a home edition up there, so I got Luna. Luna and I are playing, and I am just I'm totally wrecked. Like, I mean, beyond wrecked. And we must have played 20 events, and I never got past hole 3 on any of them. But I was over there coaching Luna on shots that he didn't know, and he's just firing bullet after bullet. Well, I'm holing out and missing. Like, I mean, I'm missing, like, going in the water on hole 1. That would be Eric Nelson. And we're trying. He's taken a step back from it a bit. Nikolka. I think we got a couple of other people that are going to jump in on it, or even remake it, kind of. But there are a lot of old things on there. He does very well. Yeah, no, it was bad. You know you've played bad Golden Tee when me and Jaeger play for 12 hours straight, all fucked up, and Jay Ware comes in and joins us and puts up a better score than either one of us had put up in 12 hours. That's not good. And that's Jay Ware. Yeah, no, it is. That Golden Tee fan was the resource for everybody. But like I said, we're gonna premiere. I got the telestrator back up and ready. We're all ready to go. I just gotta find the time to play all of the courses and telestrate through them. It's harder to do on stream while I'm doing it. So most likely we'll do it. I'll talk through the courses, telestrate different options and approaches. But a lot of these courses have so many different ways and different setups on it that it's hard to actually get all of them. But as you guys can see, the more you get me talking, the better these streams are. I hope, unless you guys don't want to hear me talk. Then I totally ruined everything about my thoughts here. Oh. Okay, now Gino, is it real Tanya Harding, or is it what's her name? Who's the just gorgeous Margot Robbie playing Tanya Harding in the movie? Because if that's the case, now she's going to be the fuck of all of them. I'd have to marry Jerry Reinsdorf, even though I hate him. He still brought me some of the greatest years of my life. And then are you talking Mike Cameron, the baseball player? Are you talking? The Mike Cameron one's going to be. You're right, William. I don't, but it keeps me involved. It keeps me interested. All right, we got to hole out these last 2. Nope. Glorious, Gloria. Okay. Yeah, I'd probably just have to kill him. Now, if you said Kirk Cameron, then we change this all up, man. I want to give him the growing pains. Glorious. Jesus. As I'm watching the Bulls just get oh, I would be marrying Kirk Cameron. No, I'd be fucking Kirk Cameron. We got ball. Okay. Okay, so there's a lip there that it doesn't look it, but that's the second time I've had that happen tonight. Hey, you can't keep it in the pants. Keep it in the family, Chris. Am I gonna forget? So be very cognizant of that on 17 of Tropical. There is a lip there. All right, we're gonna let this thing run. This is probably wet. Yep. All right, we're gonna get past hole 1 this game. I guarantee it. Now I kind of feel like going into invites. All right, did I get them all? Here we go. Mm-hmm. All right, what's the leaderboard at? I don't know where I'm at yet. We'll see if it's updated anything yet. All right, so I'm tied with CJ and Beatty now at 97. Probably should have guaranteed I was going to get past hole 1. All right, we're going to play this with bite, so I'll back it up a little bit. Yeah, no, it's nothing. Oh. See, I like low teeing this and backspinning it. Sicko mode. Yeah, not happening. Cincinnati's a little rough with the prize play rules, and I think locations are going to be set for a while now. Come on. Oh, Gomez is due. Here we go. Oh, he's going maxed out Monty. I haven't shot better than 27 on Monty in like a month. Oh, come on. That 5 would slow that down a bit more. It's a lot less. And I mean, it's hard to be quantifiable on how I'm coming up with it. It's a lot of feel on it for me. But really, what I'm doing though, it's just changing my angles coming in. So it's a dramatic bit less. I mean, if I came up with a number, 25% off. Oh, wow, I wasn't even paying attention. All right. We're going focus time now. We're getting focus factor going. I think BD likes the par threes as much as I do too. So, but they didn't. The prize pool stayed down. This will get it back up. I'm assuming this week. All right. So bite. I don't think is going to make this. I don't think I'm going to make this with bite. But if I cut it, I might be able. That was a bad idea. I wonder. This might be jail without without a lob wedge. Well, thank you, Dan. I appreciate it. Thanks for checking in. I have a feeling it's only going to go up from there. I'm going to get dialed in for I'll be dialed in for the St. Louis tournament. I never got dialed in Florida, guys. That was just not making mistakes and never having to play matches that I needed holeouts on. It's such a different game when you just let your opponent make a mistake real early. It changes the matches the whole way through. And I mean, I played matches against people that I know I'm going to beat most of the time. Like, in my head, I'm like, this guy can't beat me. It changes how you play. Like, I don't have to do anything special then. And then when it comes down to when you need to do something special, you're not dialed in. The thumbs are not cooking kind of thing. And it's not to disparage any of my opponents. It's just people that I play that I have a history of just beating the snot out of every time we play. There we go. Oh, wow, why did it bounce right? That should have gone straight at it. That was perfect. Oh, I might have been off on that. Shit. All right, I got to get to 100, though, before I start doing invites. Yeah, my hands are getting sticky. I'm going to have to get a hand wash, and then I'll play those invites. G-Wagon, G-Wagon. All right, we're going to get greedy here. I'm going to hit this with nothing. Because I know it stops here. I can make the chip, but this isn't as easy as the normal one. Yeah, Jonathan, I didn't see it. If you wanted to play for something, let me know. No, I played. I mean, I got in the top 4 out of 150 some players. It means I played well. I didn't make many mistakes, except when I played McCook. That was the only shots I missed the entire day. I was starting to get tired by then too, though. It's a long day, guys. You're missing out on that. But the commentating stuff, I use the commentating part to keep myself involved in Golden Tee. Actually, get to sit down while not playing, while waiting for matches. And then it kept me away from sitting at the bar waiting for drinking heavily. Because if I stay far away from the bar, you don't get the random people go, "Hey, you want a shot, Mouth?" I was like, yeah, of course I want a shot. Duh. How dumb do you think you are? I'm going to do a shot. We all know that. I mean, a big part of Golden Tee is the mental aspect of it. Like, making sure you stay in the place that you do your best in. And my willpower kind of stops me from doing that quite a bit. The answer to that is yes, Nick Hoga. Yes. Now, oh, Sandhill is a hell of a course. That's a great course too. Yeah. My drink of choice, vodka, pretty much vodka, anything. Come on, that was a great cut. That should drop. And then any beer too. Not. All right, here we go. God damn. No, you know the other willpowers. I know you do. Right. And I mean, if you recognize you don't have willpower, you just got to find out ways to overcome your lack of willpower. And I will say, Marcus Cash and Nikki Cash, you guys did not help with willpower. We had a fun ass time, but they made willpower tough. And all your friends, yeah, we had a blast. It was a great time. We had a great time in Florida. That's all I'm going to leave. I'll leave it at that. Now Nikki's learning stout. She's going to beat the crap out of Marcus all of the time. I don't like much straight liquor though. I just it's never been my cup of tea. I'm not getting anything to go in now. That one just feels like the wind should take it a lot more on it. Oh, well, I guess I'm in first now somehow. It just looks like BD's points just dropped. And mine didn't go up, it didn't look like. All right, two better, three better, four better. We need betters. We just need some to go in. Hey, William, anytime, man. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8 p.m. Check on in. Did I not turn that enough? Yeah, that's trouble. Is that makeable? It is. No, it's not. Shit. Oh, it is getting warm down here. Let's get myself some more AC. Let's get the total comfort control going on here. Misspent youth, I'd say, but local people in the what got me into actually playing was just ran. I got out of the army. I was working at Circuit City selling audio equipment, and my friends that were living in town, we always ended up at a bar when we were 19, 20, 21, called the Lantern in Naperville. And there was a machine in the back, and the first time I played it just made sense. I got into it there. Then we saw in the paper a couple, like 6 months to a year later, that there was a tournament at Maywood Park Racetrack. And I was killing everybody that I knew there. I didn't know anything about the subculture aspect of this game. So, I thought I was hot shit. I was like, oh yeah, let's go get some money. Well, it was a world champ. It was the world's team qualifier for bronze, silver, and gold divisions from the old four. And yeah, I got knocked around a little bit, but I was hooked ever since. A couple weeks later, I drove to the Memphis tournament where they did where Kinsler's that MTV thing was done at, and I was hooked ever since, man. Ever since then. Yeah, I know. 2003, I would think that is, right? 2003, 2004. I might have had I might have been in the background in some point, but no, I wasn't on that one. But I mean, I was hooked, dude. Ever since, I mean, that first thing I went to at Maywood Park. Hey, Andrew, my man. Andrew, you guys still planning on going to Nashville? Oh, that's naughty. That is Andrew Wilson hole in one. He just started playing again. It had been a year that he hadn't played. He and his wife have like they do like design work and make coasters and cool shit like that. And they've been really focusing a lot on that. And then he doesn't live in the city of Chicago anymore. He lives in Oswego, which Oswego is one of my. I mean, that was one of my stomping grounds in Illinois. Like we used to play. I mean, we had 2 weekly tournaments out in Oswego. Great times at the cantina in Oswego. But he's another one. Yeah, good man. Well, remember, Andrew, that's on me. Your entry's on me, man. You are a great qualifying partner. But you got to do me a favor. You got to take your time. You just got to take your time. You got the game, man. I hadn't seen somebody chip like you in a long time. You're jarring things from 50 yards with your 9-iron like 4 times out of the 5 courses. The key is let's not put you in those positions. That's where you don't want. Oh, damn sick of me. Not mine anymore. Ah. All right. We're going to cut this and roll it and see if we can make it. No, that's not a good effort. Very effort. Very bad effort. Ugh. All right. So my 4 does not go as far with my thumbs. And that's how you play it. All right. There's a 2. I think Andrew Wilson's good luck, my man. This setup sucks. All right. So if I hit this with this club right now, it's going to be coming down so flat that even with roll, that ball's going to not bounce forward, and the roll's actually going to force me backwards with it. I would like to do this, but that's too much club. I think I'm hitting the back wall no matter what I do here. I don't like this. All right, we're going to do this. It was the only. I needed the 4-irons extra distance, so it fought through the wind and bounced forward when it landed. But a straight shot with the 4 would have hit the back wall. Okay, this has got a good chance here. This is an opportunity. You're so damn sick of me and not mine anymore. Yes, it is. Yeah, a lot of it was. I mean, like there was. I mean, going back history, it's Splinters, right? And I think it's Palatine or in Arlington Heights, and they did a lot of the testing there. Like there was a ton of machines, ton of players there. You even had. I mean, there was a ton of machines in that area. All right, we're going to just try to flip this with backspin. Uh-oh! All right, we got the 3 better. We got a 3. How about a 4? Let's get the 4. We get the 4 on 18. We're not getting the 4 on 18. This is ugly. Well, and I murdered it. That's great. Great shot, Mark. Still hold the 2 better. God damn it. I love you too, Jonathan. Mom Spaghetti. That sucked. I went aggressive at 18. Ah. But that's also if you know where the drop is going to be, you can get aggressive and not cost yourself too much. There goes gravity. Oh, there goes gravity. Choke. That easy. All right, we're making this one. Nope. Damn it. Move yourself in the music the moment you own it. YouTube shouldn't be a problem. It's typically Facebook. Why? What are you? If you're talking about me saying love you, Jonathan, that was because he texted me. You know, there was a lot of Facebook earlier, but now there's not. I wonder. All right, guys, if you're watching through GoldenTeeTV, I'm going to kill the stream on GoldenTeeTV and I'm going to reset the chat. I think that the problem comes with when we have 2 Facebook pages, it doesn't pull it properly. Is anybody on YouTube? Make a comment right now. I'm not seeing them. I think Chris is right. But we sometimes pull it up on King so you can get the required streaming hours done on GoldenTeeTV. So if you guys are on the if you guys joined through the GoldenTeeTV, check out gt.live /themouth, and that will get you to the YouTube. Oh well. So I'm gonna kill off from GoldenTeeTV right now and see if this makes a difference. And I'm gonna reset the chat on my end, so if you don't type anything right this second. Well, Jason, apparently all of the things know me now because they come on the ideas just get popped in my head quite a bit. I get a lot of advertising and things, and anybody that sees a funny shirt site will tag me in it too. So it's just random luck of the draw. But I'm killing the chat for once. It's not going to kill from you guys. I just won't see it. Give me a second. Yeah, Andrew, you're on YouTube. It's just the Facebook part that I was worried about. And yeah, that was done. Okay. All right, so my chat's back up. Feel free to type away, guys. Only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. All right, so we got three 20s up now. Yep, there we go. Now I see you back. All right, this is going to go in or it's going over the edge. But that's okay. This is makeable from here. Yeah, we're good. I did, Drew. Approached in what regard? I mean, I've been sexually propositioned due to my random shirt. And I have not though, like, had any flags or anything on YouTube. And it's weird too because King has now told me, like, if I YouTube shirtless now is a no-go, right? Even for men. Like, it can flag you and get you banned for inappropriate content. So if you notice, I haven't ripped off my clothes. Hardest on 2021 is now. It's obviously now. It is. It's tropical now. Otherwise, I think it would be forest. It's forest or Monty. The other ones are all pretty tame. See that? Okay, we're gonna try something here since I already kind of got a crap game going. We high teed it. I laid off of it because I was scared. I don't think there's any problem with the shirts, though. I don't think YouTube has any issues with it. All right, so I'll jump over and start. I'm gonna bang out a couple invites after this game, I think. I'd never make that hole. So I don't see Facebook comments coming through, guys. It can be. There's no way I didn't make that. That looked too goddamn good. Shit. No, it's a high quality shirt though. I think I got these from like Dude's Tees or something like that. Yeah, the new course in June is, what is it? Is it Painted or Painted Gorge? All right, so we're out of tees. We're gonna play this without tees. Well, Jason, you should have been flagged already because it's been for a while. But yeah, it started off with it was so chicks were on there doing tits for tips kind of things, and YouTube banned them all, and they all whined and said, "Well, men can take off their shirts, so why can't we?" So they just blanket got rid of all shirtless. So now we're just gonna have to use our imagination. Thanks, Jonathan. I got your PayPal, buddy. Life would never change. Oh, I wanted to buy teas real quick. All right, good. We're good. Well, it's funny you mentioned that because we do have a great idea. Yeah, since we've been in the process of the monetization registering, some of the free music that King has on for like the splash screens and things is actually there's been copyright claims. It's kind of bullshit. It hasn't done anything, and since we hadn't used it to make money yet, it didn't really matter. But I'd be a little pissed if some good content got pulled because of the free tracks that we're using. I misplayed that. Oh, you know. All right, we got to make this, so we're going to go hard. Yeah, we're not getting nothing here. We're gonna jump over to invites after this though. Ah. Weak sauce. So can you show us hole 7-11 of Monty for the bounty holes, as well as Baja and him, what you do for those shots? I don't know what you're talking about, Jason. All right, let's go. I'm going to knock out these invites here. We got a couple with you guys right now, so let's do it. I'm going to start this off. I'm going to run upstairs, get a hand wash. Yeah, we're looking. Here's the basic premise: about 6 to 8 months after Prize Play gets going, after commercial gets out there. Oh shit! Actually, we got less than an hour remaining. I gotta knock these out real quick. I didn't realize that. We'll get a hand wash after these. These are gonna. I'm betting I'm gonna get one of these knocked off. I bet one of these gets timed out. I don't know what the bounty holes were though, so I don't know which ones you're talking about. I didn't really pay attention to that stuff. Oh boy! Oh boy! That's gonna be too much, but we're gonna low T this. Let it rip. Oh, good, good, good. Honestly, any vendor with forethought, they're going to have to get the machine anyway, and I know there's a cost to it, and I'm sure there's financing options available, but the draw of getting the new machine is where you're going to make all your money right away. So you're going to pay off those machines in 6 months to a year, and now you got a machine that's going to last you for 10 years. It's a no-brainer for any vendor to buy those. I mean, they're oh, no thumb shots. Oh, okay. And plus, to be quite frank with you, I think the retail price on the new ones is less than what the first pedestals went for on the commercial edition. That 6,500 is a tasty price, guys. I take it you shot badly. It is, and it's not only included, it actually has a 3-year warranty on them too. And I've never seen a TV with a 3-year warranty. If you ever had the chance to see my TV head smash video, that is actually the same TV that's going to be included with it. It's a Samsung UHD 4K. Okay, got it. Look until the day I die. I wonder where they got it from, because the sales team at IT should have. Ask Chet how they would hit the shot. You hit shot, describe. If you don't make the shot, different than you hit it, the mulligan hit it. All right. I'd have to get into a casual game. How you doing, Mr. Prophet? I haven't seen you in a long time. Hopefully we got an indie event coming soon. The only problem with that is I rarely play games that you can have mulligans on. Now, we could very easily. So, free. Oh, is there an indie tournament coming up this week? Ah. How the fuck until the day? Ah. That's a bad motherfucker. Spend it on the grill. 365 days a year. All right. This is risky. This might not get high enough. Yeah, I got you. Oh! Come on there, acrylics. So when I wake up, I see the realest battle. All right. I'm okay with that. That's all I was trying to do. I got to burn these out quick because I got less than an hour. So I wonder if any of these are going to even make it through. Hopefully that was a win, though, so I don't lose this next one based off of under an hour. It's still here. No, it's not, is it? It's still here. Hopefully we get this one. Motherfucker. Till the day. Oh, God, do I... No, I can't shush this. I'm not quite confident yet. There's quite a few reasons. The biggest one I've seen, Andrew, to fry an IO board, it's always going to be some sort of grounding problem. The one that I've seen most is people messing with the trackball while it is still plugged in. So it's plugged in and you take it apart. Anytime you arc that connection at all, dude, you got a risk of frying an IO board. And then you could have an issue in the wiring harness that could cause it to fry. I mean, all of that is so rare. And as long as if the machines are properly grounded, i.e., stop taking the copper tape off your ball. It's a bad idea. You can trim it down so that it's not bunching up, but taking it out of the ball, it leads to all sorts of problems. No one's going to... the whole Clint Grover club change thing, I'm telling you right now, it has to do with the fact that something's not grounded perfectly, and he's causing a static charge to pulse through. And I don't think it's on the ball even. I think his is from the buttons. And that's really the only ways I've seen it. I mean, a power surge could do it too. It could be solar flares. Yeah, an EMP could have hit your town. Well, but it's just it's really it really is kind of stupid to even I hear people, "Oh, I don't have any problems with it." Cool, you're lucky. It can cause problems. It's such a minimal thing that just trimming it down is all you need to do. And I will tell you, I've played on a lot of trackballs that don't have the copper tape in it. Great. It doesn't mean that it's 100% you're going to fry something. You're just adding that as an option of things you can do. And you got a $4,000 piece of equipment here. I'm not letting it not be grounded. I mean, shit, I got a $4,000 TV. I make sure that thing's on 2 surge projectors, you know? Like, it's the same kind of thing. But I've only taken basic electronics courses back when I was younger, and I know the importance of grounding. It's really important, guys. And actually, uh, I don't know if anybody saw Chad. It was Chad Miller who was making posts about how he had his trackball when he takes it to his friend's house, he can thumb 110, and at his house he's only thumbing 80. And I mean, I troubleshot with him for quite a bit on it, right? And finally, in the end, I go, let me ask you this: did you take all the copper tape off your machine? And he's like, yeah. I mean, off your trackball. And he's like, yeah. I go, I you could have some sort of electrical interference, or at your house, you're generating more of a static charge that causes an interference in that in the encoder reading. He put the copper. He went and redid his ball with copper tape, and he said he's thumbing fine now. I don't know if we just got lucky, but those are the kind of things that I was talking about with the copper tape. It affects things that you don't even really know. You may think you didn't have any issues because it's gone, but you could be having like weird weird things that are like you don't even know. Like you have a weird off on things. He just went out and bought. You can find the tape at places, Andrew. Yeah, I mean, you can go to any hardware store and find that tape. Why did I release that? That should have been. We're fine. We just wanted this shot. And really, guys, it's not a problem with the copper tape. It's a problem with the amount of grease they're putting on the trackball bearings. So when you have a new trackball out of the box, as that grease kind of bleeds out, it gets underneath and breaks the seal of the tape glue or whatever you want to call it, the adhesive on the tape. That's really the problem. But and Louis, you know, I mean, how just that little piece of tape, it just bleeds off that amount of extra electricity that can come up. You know, like it's okay. I don't like this. Nor I like the low T6 here, but I think that's still too hot. So we're at a low T6. Cut it, throw it out, hit it decent. Stick the green, make the putt. One better. Hopefully I win. I don't know. All right, let me go wash my hands. I'm going to bag some invites. I'll be right back. up some commas. Yeah, it's just little things, right? It's not that big of a deal. All right, so I'm back. We got those 2 invites in. Let's see if they count. They might not. It might have been too late. Well, let's see. We got to play. Jonathan already sent money for the loss. Well, we got to play. Where is it? Oh, here we go. Here we go. No, not getting it on, so let's just put it where I can thumb this into the hole. All right. We're through 2. We got 2 of them down. This is a great course. It is. Oh. Radio. It's so weird how the high tee with the irons, really, you can hit them almost the same distance. All right, what do we got here? This is the troublesome shot. Can we get the 6 wood over it? I think the 6 is there today. I think we're there. Whew. It took a perfect poke, but it got there. And he's made the eagle. Radio. It's still one of my worst holes. I'm actually very happy with that. All right, what do we got coming in here? 3 wood? Yeah, we'll 3 wood bite. Kick. Well, the last World Championships we had, this course saved my ass. I was fledgling along, couple strokes off par, bottom edge of the cut line. If I was making it, I was probably just outside of it. There's an advanced algorithm, and for prize play, it's we really don't know. There were times where the algorithm was really easy to figure out, but it's pretty deep down now. So we can't. I don't really have an answer for that, Andrew. But I mean, I was fledgling along, screwing up on crawdad, and then I magically ace 17 a crawdad on a shot that was wet by all accounts if it didn't go in. And then I came and had a shot like a 5. I had 5 hole outs on this, and ended up putting up a 32 on this at World, which took me to the bottom edge of the cut line to like 10th seed or something. So I have I got a very good. I like this course. Me and it are good friends. That's not good. Stop. Wow. I'm fine with it. And with the non-prize play stuff, Andrew, I don't even know. I don't. I kind of think that certain players are locked at whatever they're at. I don't see myself ever dropping. And actually, that's a lie. I did drop in Vegas one time. When we were in Vegas that weekend, I did drop to the silver glory bracket. Oh. Yeah, Drew, we're trying. We're trying. I knew that was going to be short. I gave it enough. Gave it big thumbs on that too. So, and in that same tournament, I was playing with. I had D. Leakakis, and anybody that knows the history of Golden Tee, I mean, he's as old school as it gets in the history of the game and importance of the game. But he doesn't play anymore. And we get to that hole, and I'm like, Dean, turn right once, thumb it straight with the 9-iron. He's like, I'd love to, but I can't thumb under 110 like you guys in your 90s. Because he's got these monster thumbs. They're ridiculous. Woo! I don't think this is getting there, but we're going to try it. Is it over 150? Oh, it's makeable. No, see, not even close now. Now it dumbed down putting. All right, we gave ourselves a thumb shot in. Hell no, we didn't. Think I got him pretty well. Come on. All right, looking like a smooth 28 coming here. If I can get 18. It's not a good look for 18. But we can make it work. Oh, we're happy. Take a 28 on Sandhill most days of the week, dude. All right. All right, what else we got? Let's see what I got low here. Let's get these low day fruit. All right, so we'll play that. Let's do my two. All right, we're going to play these two tournament games, then I'm going to call it a night. Feel a great bathroom break coming on here in a minute. It's coming. I'm going to need to shoot better than par here if I want to win this. I lined up one as well as I can, so hopefully I can make this. Ah, crap. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. God damn it. Yeah, Neil, have a good night. Yeah, Louie, thanks for chiming in, bud. Thanks for being here. go. We got the one better. All right, we need like a 32. That's key. That'll get a win out of this. Let's knock a couple more stiff. I feel moisture. Feeling very moist in my basement right now. Ooh. Getting past that hole up top is a challenge for me. I'm happy that I did. And guys, if you're on Facebook right now and you're making comments, I don't think Facebook's allowing chat to come back through. So I do apologize. Don't think I'm ignoring you. We still love you. But if you want to, hop in on the YouTube channel, gt.live/themouth. We'll get you right to it. Join the chat. Talk it up. That felt too good not to go in. Ooh, boy. Have I seen nobody yet? Oh, no, actually, we were going to do it this weekend. It's pretty good from what I understand, right, Drew? I think I'm actually going to go upstairs and download Returnal tonight. Not a movie, PlayStation 5 game. But I still like grinding out all these cards from MLB The Show. I hope to God so. I mean, in the last couple days, everything about this next NFL season has totally changed for me. I did not expect Pace and Nagy to have the draft that the Bears did. And even if I'm not sold on Fields, I mean, the job is to. Thanks, Jeffrey. But the job of I mean, you got value all over the place. These are the worst games, guys, where you're having a really good one, but you're also about to shit in your pants. So you just don't know. Do I keep it going with the good round I got going? Do I stop and go take a shit and then come back and fail? Or, I mean, it's a gamble, right? I could gamble and lose here, but my game will still be good. I just don't know what to do right now. I mean, the thumbs are cooking right now, but who knows? After the hand wash, after the shit, or do I decide not to wash my hands? I don't know, man. It's one of those things. It's just all up in the air. Yeah, you guys don't have to see below the waist. We're good. That's fine. I can hide it from you guys. It's just me that I'm not hiding it from. But I mean, with Rodgers leaving the pack, it really sounds like it. Unless it's just a big freaking joke. Uh-oh. I definitely feel like trying to hold everything in right now. I'm going to whiff the trackball coming up. I can. Pork chop night can be good. Oh, God. Oh, God. Oh, God. There is literally no way that ball should have gotten to the back wall. With a low tee and a cut like that, that shouldn't have gotten that far. Ah. All right, we're going to get greedy. All right, I'm not quitting yet, but I got to take a small, quick commercial break. I will be back in real quick. I'll be right back. So sorry about that, guys. It was a necessity. We're back. We're ready. We're gonna knock out this last invite that we got to do here. Then, since I kept y'all waiting for that long, VE Production. Who is that? Absolutely. Hey, Paul. All right, so we're gonna play this handicap one. Got to give another stroke. I can't mess up a shot. Fantastic. Can't wait. Okay. So you guys are excited about your mobile. Why don't you chat in here a little bit about this mobile tournament we've got going on, Paul? I'm excited to see it. All right, so tell everybody how it's going to work. Like, do you guys got a field committed yet? I'm kind of curious myself. Andy and I talked about it a bit in Florida. But guys, when you stream mobile, the streaming part of it's actually really nice. It's really easy. You guys saw right when mobile came out, I streamed a couple times. It comes out really well. But my question is how it's going to work with the actual gameplay. Like what? So you're going to have tablets, I'm assuming, set up. You'll have like, what, 8 tablets or something ready to go? I don't know how many. Yeah, those adapters are sick. You mean somewhere? I got one down here somewhere. But the adapters are great, guys. They're real slick. It's really easy to set up a stream off of mobile. But the gameplay is what I'm worried about with the tournament. Like, because there's no mode that you take turns. So how is that going to work in a format? Don't worry. I was already packing up a couple iPads just in case you guys need them. I'm sure there'll be plenty there, though. But I mean, how is the staggering out going to go? So you're not gonna. Are you gonna see your opponent? It's the biggest issue I think it's going to be. Like, I don't know how dramatic it can be when you're not even in the, like, yeah, you're taking turns, but all of the times before it's been editing after the fact that made it cool. From what I understand, it's going to have you're going to have it displayed on a bigger screen that both people can see, and then you just take turns from that. But it's not fluid like in Golden Tee, like one person's further away, so they're hitting first. You know, like that's the biggest thing I saw going to be the tough part. I'm sure he is. Yeah, I'm pretty positive you will be. Ah. Oh yeah, yeah. My putting was a little. I tell you what though, Paul. You get to the end of these events as I've gotten older. It takes a perfect day of conditioning to not be absolutely exhausted by that time. And I didn't have that kind of conditioning. But I will say this, I'm just knocking off pounds all over the place. Yeah. Sobriety, I did well because I went and commentated the whole time I wasn't playing. That kept everybody away from bringing me drinks. Smart. And that was a business thinking move there. But no, just I mean, body wise, man. I will say this: it was the first tournament I've worn my old man New Balance shoes with my custom orthotics in it, and that helped out the knees and the feet quite a bit. It actually did wonders. That gave me a lot more stamina. But losing weight is the bigger part of it, and that's going. We're on that train. Yeah, but it's like totally old man. It's like my wife's happy as hell when I wear them because there's no chance you're ever getting laid in New Balance. And I like cargo shorts too. So New Balance and cargo shorts, it's just defining the fact that I'll never get laid. And that's even me. I'm quite the talker. It's hard to even pass up New Balance. It would take some incredible game. All right, I gotta put one in here because I'm giving one stroke to Brad Stewart. He's gonna shoot a 28 on this course. No, I'm probably maybe knock out one or two after this. Josh, how you doing, buddy? Yeah, Andy and I talked about a little bit, but and I think what he said. I mean, you're going to have to manually figure out whose turn it is, and that's a little off. I was hoping that maybe the developers. I was hoping maybe the developers could come up with a multiplayer game mode for this. I think that would be really cool. Or like yeah, yeah, or uh, hey, don't this game doesn't have. Oh, we know you came from fighting games. It is going to be on a projection type screen where you see both opponents. The problem, though, Josh, is that there's no game mode that you play two-player game. That was where my whole thing, where like Mobile Worlds just won't cut it, won't do it for me because that drama. Well, I'm happy you checked in, though, man. You're like the oldest guy on Twitch too, I think. Your wallet's gonna care, Jason Stark. We're gonna have to start the Jason Stark GoFundMe to try to beat Mouth in events mode this week. Oh, okay, good. No, I know. I'm like the oldest guy on Twitch half the time I go there too. All right, we're gonna knock out a couple more events modes. Yeah, for probably about 20 minutes. Then I'm gonna head upstairs, and I'm gonna go crazy on some MLB The Show. And actually, I might download Returnal. People are saying, oh, I don't want to play this. What's the what? Wait, what's the bounty on Pembroke? Is it the ramp hole? It is. There's some issues that still haven't been fixed on it, but hey, Jason, you're trying to beat me at possibly a game that I'm Yeah, the whole thing is sick. Jason, you're choosing to try to beat me at possibly the game that I might be one of the best that played it. Yeah, no, it's not worth it for $500. If it was 5,000, I'd be all over it. 500 bucks. I thought when I read that at first too, I thought you said you could shart, and I was like, I did. That's why I had to go upstairs. Wow. Very soon your life is gonna change. You made the match. Little different, but yeah, you could. That would be. That would be nice. How in the world is that embarrassing? I shot a clean round. You didn't. That's no. I'm good now. Now I'm good. I feel great. No, no, no. Jason, I think you should set. I think you should set your sights like a little bit lower. Like, go try to beat like a Haas or a Luna first, and then you can come at me, bro. Good old day. My thumbs feel great lately, and I gotta say, guys, day 2 after the vaccine, I feel better. I feel better than I felt in months. General health. Dude, losing a match to anybody in Golden Tee is never embarrassing. It's a game that we're there having fun with our friends, man. Honestly, the way I lost to McCook was embarrassing twice. Shit, goddamn, Josh. If it wasn't for people that losing to me by 4 strokes, I probably would have needed to find a job rather than streaming for you guys. That bounced funny. Oh. All right, here's a hole out. This has got to drop. Ah, Kirk. Love it, love it, love it. Love seeing you, buddy. Can't wait to actually physically get to meet you, though, in St. Louis. Paul will be the VE Productions that's on here right now. He's one of the programmers from IT, and he'll be if what we got coming comes to fruition tomorrow, he'll be happy about it too, because we're forgetting about the mobile part. There's the mobile tournament as well that weekend, so you're getting another group of players that we don't know. So I'm starting to think there might be more value to this than we had originally expected. All right, we're coming off the top tier, trickling down and going in the hole. I think that's the first game at 18 under I've ever finished on a par 3 event. I think I would have DNF'd like 5 holes ago normally. Jason, it's going to cost you an arm and a leg to try to keep up then, dude. Because I'm like 25 in. Maybe 20. That's going to get expensive, dude. I think you should... Oh, come on! Oh, hey. I'm not going to knock you for trying, brother. Keep it up. I tell you what, Jason. I'm going to do my damnedest, young man. That's the... Jason, I'll tell you what. If you get to... Even if you don't beat me, if you get to my score on events this week, if you can get to that score, I will pay the cost for all the games that you played during it. I'm feeling pretty confident, Kirk. I got to say, I'm feeling pretty good. So that is on the table. You guys all heard it here first. If Jason can tie my score by the end of it, he wouldn't beat me because of points then, but I will pay the cost that he spent playing all of his games. I mean, that's already... He's already said he's at 80 games, 66 games. All right. So it'd already be $66 if he could time me at the end of this. Up until recently, I would say that purple could be. You could get purple. It's gotten pretty rough out there, Caesar. It's hard out there for a pimp. Okay, I'm going. Mouth. Picture me driving to Wisconsin right now and shooting and getting his 99, just so we can get you out of the game. Say it. You should, man. If you're a 22 handicap and you go to that tournament, you'll be a 25 by the end of the weekend, without a doubt. I mean, without a doubt, you'll be there. You got to be sure to come up and say hello, too. Oh, wow. Yeah. I mean, look at Josh. Before he went to Florida, he was a 25, and now he's like a 28. No, you can't. If I'm streaming, though, if I'm on the TV streaming, then no shots. Or shot. No, St. Louis is going to be a very much tamer event. It's going to be... It'll be a much more tame event. So, Kirk, I'm kind of replaying a lot of the stuff in my head, and I'm thinking that the ad dollar might go further than we originally thought there. because you're adding in another 30 to 40 people for the mobile tournament as well. Um, it, a totally different demographic that's never gotten to see it. I can't get shit to drop all of a sudden. All right, we're gonna Jason Stark this and go for the ultra. No! And Paul, if you're still here, fix that. Oh, what? That got up. It never gets up. Thank you. Cool. So now I'll have to find somebody else to buy to win the purple. So that's good. Oh, wait. We never bought you to win the purple either. God. That extra $200 I'd come home with would have saved my marriage. Now we're getting divorced. All right. I'll be in. Last time I was at Ameristar, I slept on the bench outside for like 3 hours. Just blacked out. Look, no hands. I'm with Waka. Oh, Gavin, are you going to St. Louis too? No, it's in St. Louis. Uh, isn't it a trot from the Bluffs though? That one's it's a bit of a ride from there. If you got comps though, comps are better than paying. I want to try to find. There's a hotel that's like connected to the Bluffs, isn't there? Hey, well, let's talk about that tomorrow. I'll talk to my travel mate. There we go. About how long of a drive is the Bluffs? How long of a drive is Ameristar from there? Oh, back to back bulldozer, Adam Hansen. Well, we can see it. All right, that's not bad. You really got enough comps you got enough points to copy a room there? I think that's not a bad idea, the way you're saying it. Oh, dude. The first time I was at Ameristar, I didn't go with Haas. And, like, like out of the blue, we're playing at a table, and we all win. I was like, everybody's a winner. And they yelled, and somebody goes, well, at least you're saying that, not yelling bulldozer for 3 minutes like that guy in the pink polo over there. And it was Haas. Oh, I was already in. I was already in for sure, Gavin. It doesn't matter to me. It wouldn't matter to me either way. Whatever's easier for you, Kurt. No, I'll probably stay Sunday. So it'd be Friday through Sunday. I'd leave Monday. I don't like winning an event and then just leaving. Bulldozer, there's 3. I would feel like I'm letting everybody down if I win and then just run with the money. I got to donate some back. That's key. Yeah, they're fucked. They're like a Hollywood whore. That was kind of a lag, but I'm not fucking this up again and blowing another 3. Oh, God, they gave me a chance to make this one. That's good. Nope, not good. I don't know. Fuck if I know, dude. Yeah, it probably is Father's Day, to be honest with you, but that sounds like counterproductive. Oh, no, you didn't just do that. How do you blow that? No way. Ball sack. Oh, I thought I canned it and then I... Ball sack. Now watch this. I'm going to make this. Thank you. That's so bad, guys. I blew it. All right, we're going to get one more in here. It's not 11 yet. I said I'd play till 11, so we'll play one more event. Be done with it for a bit. That was so bad, dude. How did I blow an ace hole? Ugh. Hey, you guys watch Eddie DeSimone come running up and start playing his ass off, dude. That boy can play, guys. If you didn't notice, if you didn't see it in St. Louis, he's my player to watch. He's new. He's new guy on the scene to watch. Kid's gonna be at most tournaments from now on, and he gonna be kicking ass. That kid's learned. He told me he learned from watching Skipper's streams, right? But okay, you can learn a lot from watching Skipper streams. But getting advanced techniques and taking what you saw on Skipper's stream and turning it into advanced techniques is pretty goddamn impressive. And that kid impressed the hell out of me. I mean, I watched him play, and he taught me something on how to be better at Golden Tee. So, and guys, once again, Facebook chat isn't coming through to us. So if you guys are talking and I'm not responding, please don't take personal offense to it. Please join the YouTube chat or the Twitch chat. Eddie played as Shreddy. But that boy good. That boy good. But so, Josh, you see what I mean about the kid, right? He's got some serious skills. Craig, I think it'll work out fine, but we were just talking about it. Paul, one of the developers from IT, was here, and he's super excited because he's going. He's excited to be there. And my biggest question is, there is no PvP mode, right? So you don't have a mode where it lets you take turns alternating shot like you do in traditional golf match play. They're going to have a big screen up that you're watching the big screen, but then you're going to have to, it's disjointed how it's going to happen. Yeah. And that's exactly what I'm saying, Josh. Super smart. He's figuring shit out. God, I don't even feel like quitting yet, but I do want to quit. Well, now after reading what you just wrote, it's going to take him some time to unlearn what he learned from you, Josh. So hopefully he was listening to Adam more than you. If it wasn't for being able to make fun of Josh, I don't know what would be the point of having a chat. Wow, it's that hard, huh? Oh, you can get a taste. All right, one more. One more. Return of. Oh, no, wait. He didn't just say what he think he did he? All right, I question for you guys layout wise, right? So on the side of the screen where the clubs are, Do you think that we could shrink that down, put put where the machine is in the camera, focus on my head more than the machine, and then put the trackball camera there so that you have like me in the top right, trackball camera right below that, clubs down below that? I'm trying to figure out, I want to change the layout a little bit. I mean, but it would cut it off. I mean, I want my shirt game still in there. But I mean, basically where the camera is right now, not really even show this part. And now you kind of need that there, though. So you can live get me here, so I can sit me here next to Britney Spears and Fred Durst. I thought of that too, Kirk. Yeah, I don't know if you necessarily need them either. I can have them set up as a layout, so if anybody has a question on the clubs that I'm playing. So you guys think that the trackball camera would be more important than having clubs? I could easily have it where I can hit a button and pop the clubs over top if need be. Okay, good. Because I'm only giving you things that joke about with your friends inside the living room. Okay. All right, that works. I can do that. Well, Richard, I can have Richard do that. Let's be honest. I can't do anything with the PMix. I just can't do it. Not each hand up. I get it? Did I get it? Of course not. I never make that hole. Please stand up. Please stand up. Thanks, Corey. God damn you. Some people, I tell you. Oh, it absolutely is. The only thing that I sometimes like, the whole getting it out to 3 thing, seeing the hand helps with that. I wish we could actually pull the shot meter from the API and have it display as a bigger shot meter. And I think Richard said he could do it. Oh yeah, you don't need to see it, but like where I pinch down on it or how you hit a C3, it makes, I get you. Come on, bulldozer, bulldozer. Woo! All right, time to get the 3s and the 4s. Here we go. Yeah, see, I thought with the shot meter, the trackball view didn't really matter, but I think that you could get more from that. That's Jay. Jay Ware has the thumbs of an arrow. Wow, I thought I just did it again on that hole. That cut low T went too far. All right, so this is a 6.5. I think that this will turn enough if I do this. God damn it. Right there. Ah, these are all right there, guys. We're trying to get it there. Ah, I pushed it. All right, we'll end the night on a 2-better. I think that might have got me to 100 now. So, but guys, thank you for all your help tonight. You guys kept me engaged and kept me very fired up. I do appreciate you sticking around for the bathroom break. So that's nice. Word of mouth. Word of mouth. Wednesday night we'll be back at 8 p.m. and we'll hope to have some cool announcements by then. Kirk, I'm counting on you, buddy. We'll see you guys on Wednesday though.